Hello, I'm Ravita Rajvanshi and I would like to start with my presentation. And the topic of my presentation is Modbury Triangle Shopping Center versus Answer. Now let's talk about the introduction part. In the case of Modbury Triangle Shopping Center Private Limited versus Answer, we have to analyze and provide arguments with favor of one of those two parties. This case revolves around criminal assault, which occur upon respondent and the owner of the company. Move forwards with the fact the litigating party, Modbury Triangle Shopping Centre Private Limited, is the proprietor of Modbury Triangle Shopping Centre in suburb in Adelaide, Australia. The respondent, on the other hand, is an employee at the video shop. The video shop is situated in the premises of the shopping mall owned by the appellant. The shopping center has a huge area outdoor to accommodate the cars for parking. At the night of the incident, the car parking was poorly lit with only dim light coming from a fluorescent light. The manager of the video shop, Mr. Ansel, closed down the video shop at 10 p.m. He was the only person left in the premises after the last shop was closed down. After closing the shop, respondent walked towards the car parking which was right in front of the shop, when he was attacked by the three assailants at the same time. At the time of the incident, there was no lights in the car parking. The appellant and the respondent had constructed an agreement between them for the lease of the premises of the video shop. It also contained clauses pertaining to the availability of proper lighting in the shop and other common areas as per the needs of the respondents, for which the video shop company was supposed to pay a portion of the charges. As per the initial practice till before 1992, the lights of the parking remained on till 11 p.m. at the night. The practice later on changed when the appellant stopped providing the lighting services till late. On frequent complaint by the co-manager of the video shop, the appellant started providing the light service till 10 p.m. at night. Now I would like to hand over my presentation to my friend Sarmila Chetri. She will further start with the argument part.
Hello, I am Sarmila Chetri and I'm gonna further continue on this presentation, and my topic is argument. This suit has been followed by the claims of the respondent regarding the negligent actions of the appellant. The reason as quoted by the respondent in creating claim for liability against the appellant are as follows. The fact being the owner of the land, the appellant has a legally binding duty upon it to protect and provide safety to tenants and other lawful occupants of the land. The fact that non-provision of the proper lighting services by the appellant acted as a breach of duty as legally impossible on the appellant. The interconnection between the poor lighting condition as provided by the appellant and the incident acted as a cause of action against the appellant. Further, and acting on the behalf of the appellant, the following arguments have been framed for denying his liability and cause of action of the respondent against the appellant. The first one is the limitation of extension of duties of the appellant towards the respondent. The rules in the law of torts rightly so provide a duty upon an owner of a land to maintain certain care so that any person so legally linked to the land does not face any injury or harm. This implies that the owner of the land must exercise a duty of care towards any other person linked to the land, including tenants, so as to provide any occurrence arising of the land that may lead or harm or injury upon the person. The second one is the connection between the failure of duty of appellant and incident so caused. The claim of negligence and breach of duty on the part of appellant as placed by the respondent in the case of impractical and malicious. The respondent was hurt and injured because of three assailants who attacked him in the dark, but the connection that is being established by the respondent between the lack of lighting facility and occurrence of the attack is not correct. An attack on a person, the respondent in this case, can happen at any place and at any time. Third one is lack of evidence. The judge of the High Court of Australia has correctly pointed out, while allowing the appeal of the appellant against the judgment of the trial court, that there is no particular evidence available that proves that at a night of incident as well, the appellant failed to provide the lighting facility beyond the time of 10 p.m. at night. The respondent was the only person left in the premises of shopping center when he shut down the video shop and proceeded towards the parking to go home. Hence, there was no other person available in the shopping center who can confirm the time when the light went up. Agreement of the respondent to the claim breach of the duty of appellant. Assuming that appellant committed breach of duty by not providing the requirement electricity lighting facility in the car parking of the shopping center, it still cannot be held liable completely for the caution of the incident. The respondent was aware of situations so occurring and denial of the services from the end of appellant. Conclusion.
Hi, I would like to further conclude, and this case revolves around the claims of the respondent of negligence and breach of duty of care on the end of the appellant. They link the occurrence of the criminal assault with the non-provision of proper lighting facility in the parking lot, which is impractical and unmaintainable against the appellant, because it is impossible for the appellant to control the criminal intent and action of the third party, which leads to assault and hurt to the respondent. Saying this, I would like to conclude this presentation, and thank you.